And welcome back to Let's Play Live Alive. Last time, we cleared 4 of the 7 unique dungeons in the final chapter, and we're back outside of Cube's dungeon in the HD version for something that I want to show off here. Before we do that, though, I did just want to show off the dialogue of the spirits in the Dungeon of the Heart in the HD version, since the dialogue has been rendered a little bit differently, and some of the contrast compared to the AGTP fan translation I think is a little interesting.
Is doing I, the traitor youth. In truth, the cursed fiend, the Lord of Dark.
No, I won't believe it. Never. No! He's not the Lord of Dark. Not him! Not him!
The fault is mine, most surely. 'Twas my watch. Blue Grace, my charge, my child. Now all is ash.
Am I his architect? And he my work? Should I have stood aside, renounced love's grace? Like so much else before, but not this time. And so I led him to a throne of bone.
Within his heart I saw the seed of dark, surpassing mine. Such anger, sorrow, hate.
What fools they were. And I know better. Why?
I prithee. End this horror. End it now. You must. He knows not what he has become.
With that taken care of, we're going to re-enter the Dungeon of Intellect real quick, or the Trial of Intellect, because there is a bonus here after you clear it. I've already taken the liberty of clearing it off-screen and getting the diode for Cube, so he's at his full fighting potential. Additionally, all of my characters in the party currently are at level 17, which means they all have their ultimate techniques available to them. This is a good gain for both Lei and Akira, though of lesser importance for Sundown in this version of the game. I'm not even sure if he's a good character for what I'm about to do. But the reason we're coming back to the Trial of Intellect or Wisdom is because once you clear it and get the diode, there is a bonus boss fight that you can do here, and it's located inside this area. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm getting my controls all mixed up here, which I guess is the point of the dungeon. So, let me see. Where is this guy? We need to fight a bonus boss. That is the intriguing thing for us to do. Bonus boss, where are you? I believe this area loops around endlessly if you just travel along it. Let me see. So I'm guessing he's not here. Let's head into this one. There he is. He makes his presence well known once he's here. Ah! Because the vertical controls are inverted, I keep walking back into the previous area. Hey, buddy, what do you got to say for us?
The Diode. Wisdom old of Eurykos. Machine Divine's gift. Stolen by thieves. You!
Seems like the diode that we've taken is in fact this guy's diode, and he is none too happy that we have taken it. This is Eurykos. Let's see, he is resistant to quite a lot, but he's not resistant to Dizzy Shot, so let's hit him with a bunch of cute little chicks. Augmented by the diode, that is quite a bit of damage on him. I'm going to have Lei head over here and use one of her new moves, Roaring Tiger's Boon. This restores her HP and gives her some stat buffs. I'm not going to have Sundown do anything. I'm just going to have him pass when his turn comes up, since he's not really capable of doing Ooh! That was pretty spicy. Luckily, Cube is able to counter with healing moves of his own. I want to have Akira move into position and start charging up his move, Judgment Day. As you can see, this is a mighty light-based attack that hits with every single ailment, or attempts to afflict every single ailment and the highest level of every debuff. It doesn't work quite the same way in the SFC version. In the SFC version, it isn't nearly as strong, and on top of that, I don't think it inflicts the ailments either. It just, oh, wow. Let's have Sundown bring Cube back in. That was a little rough. I have to admit, this guy is not too happy with us. None too pleased. Where are my shrimp rolls? Ah, boy. I'm positive I passed over them. And somebody saw it and was like, you passed him, and I'm sorry, I've got so many items. Do I not have any shrimp rolls? Could've sworn I had more shrimp rolls. Okay, so we just need something that can bring Cube back in then. So, I would rather not use the peach bun, so we'll go with this.
Hey.
But yeah, in the SFC version, Akira's ultimate move only has the status debuffs, but it is the strongest version of the status debuffs in the game, and it heavily weakens enemies when they get through. Alright, let's see what we got with him. Ooh, nice!
My treasure.
Okay, so let's get to this guy's backside and hit him with a Heavenly Peaks Descent. Damn it, there goes the sleep. Let's pass real quick. And have Cube bring Akira back in. Cube is a nice and reliable way to get people back into the fray. Plus, he can cure ailments. Very nice. Let's pass there. Let's charge up another Judgment Day. Oh, here comes some more missiles. Nice, nice. And we should get, ooh, Guardian Angel counter. And hopefully a data recovery again. By the way, this is something that I forgot to mention. This was pointed out to me by Hannah Crucis in the comments. The humanism theme naming for Cube's attacks is still retained in this version of the game. It's just each attack has a protocol, and the protocols have the letters that spell out the word. Heavenly Peaks Descent, always pretty good. Come on, let Akira get his Judgment Day out. And a Guardian Angel. Now, this fight isn't actually the reason I've got Akira in the party right now. I'm intending to use him for a specific fight later on. It's also another bonus boss battle. I like that quote there. Bear witness to Judgment Day. Yes! Yes! Okay. That is the really good thing about Judgment Day in this version of the game. It can petrify enemies and kill them instantly. This is an amazing ability for Akira. It is so good. He's the only person who can multi-target instant death like that.
Gonna put you to shame, old man.
Lei is getting very close to capping her physical attack.
my precious diode, hidden away, deep, yet taken still. Oh, all is lost. All is.
Would you look at that? A cosmic helm! This is our first piece of cosmic equipment. You want to put a piece of the cosmic equipment on every single one of your party members, because it gives you immunity to the petrification status. This is your only way to defend against petrification. Fortunately, there's enough cosmic equipment in the chapter to outfit everyone with it. It's not critical for Cube, who is naturally immune to petrification, but it's critical for everyone else, particularly if you intend to fight every bonus boss in this chapter, which I do. So, we've got our first piece of cosmic equipment. Very nice, very nice. Now with that taken care of, I'll meet you at the next dungeon that we want to go into. Alright, heading southernly from the Archon's Roost, with Sundown in your party heading this way, you'll see a horse. Huh. Well, let's follow it. Didn't expect to see just, you know, a horse in this area. Kinda expected a demonic horse. But no, it is just a horse, and it seems to be leading us somewhere. So, let's just keep on following it, and eventually, we'll see a great diamond of destination. Heading into this, we've got the Trial of Time, Sundown's unique dungeon, that also adapts the time mechanics from his chapter. How so? Well, you'll find out soon enough. There we got a spare fertility charm, if you didn't craft any in Pogo's chapter. So one bell tolled. Is it just me or did the screen get a little darker there? Weird. Anyways, this is a timed maze with a number of treasures to grab along the way. What happens when 8 bells toll and you run out of time? Well, we actually will be finding out, because in order to fully complete this chapter, you need to let the time run out, and it is in your interest to let that happen. Alright, actually, before I forget, I want to change up our formation real quick. I want to put Akira right at the front. For reasons. Heading down this way, another treasure to grab, a flask of holy water, very nice. Sundown, this is your trial. Can you tell us what exactly the time is counting down to? Gotta admit, is the ever-darkening cave is kind of imposing to me. Kinda wish we got more rumination on the various locales of the Dominion of Hate. Seems like a lost opportunity to just have the text be blank. Anything over this way? No. So we will continue on this way. And I think we want to keep going further into the dungeon. We only have 2 more bell tolls, I believe. Heading over this way. There's another chest over there. And wrapping around to here, I believe we want to enter this doorway. Uh-oh. I don't think we have much time left. I have to admit, I'm getting a little worried here. What exactly waits for us when the time runs out? Would you look at that? A length of magic wood. Well, I'm sure it's no big deal. Heading into here, hey, that's a slick gun. Would you look at that? A 44 Magnum. Suppose that's the only thing you could expect a cowboy like Sundown to truly wield. Let's throw that on him. Also, can we, yeah, let's swap out his hat with an ice helmet. Yeah, I'll give him this Genji armor. He could use the boosted defense. Got any better boots? Yeah, and let's give him the mermaid tights. That also gives him water tile absorption and water resistance. Very nice. Alright, well, with that taken care of... If I was keeping track, that should be our last bell. Oh, never mind. I guess you get a couple more bells. Anyways, we're actually just going to screw around and let the bells toll, because when all of the bells are exhausted, you get a bonus boss fight.
A tasty treat. Oh yes, oh yes. Let's eat.
Well, that's unfortunate. And we've got the bonus boss of the Dungeon of Time, Jaggedy Jack. This guy can be a serious problem if you come here right away, but at our levels, we should be fine. The reason I wanted Akira for this fight is that he has decent odds of petrifying these guys outright. I want to get away from the center of them and just have the rest of my party hit this lone Jaggedy Jack with their strongest attacks. He's only got 384 HP, so we should be able to take him out in a couple Heavenly Peaks descents.
It's time to go.
Okay, Blade Rain, here it comes. Maybe I should keep Cube close to Akira. One unfortunate thing about Judgment Day is that it is a very, very slow charging move, even if you have Akira as take the first turn. And unfortunately, Sundown's counters are wind-based, so... Uh-oh, Spool Up might interrupt Judgment Day. Okay, good. Akira did not get moved out of the way. I do need to heal him up, though. Guardian Angel is not going to do too much, since they are light resistance. Alright, let's actually... yeah, there's Protocol H, Protocol U, Protocol M, Protocol A, Protocol N, Protocol I... Protocol S, and then Protocol M, and you can use your imagination to figure out what the protocol of the chick shot is. Let's repair and restore Akira there, get his stats buffed up a little bit, and just give him a little bit more HP to survive. Man. Okay, hopefully that triggers the data recovery. Yes, there we go. That is the greatest thing about Cube, is that so often he'll just counterattacks with a healing move. It doesn't get much stronger than, say, like a Balm Grasp, but it's still a nice bit of healing you otherwise don't have. And as you can see, with the repair and restore, that's allowing the HP recovery to outpace the damage these guys are dealing. There we go. We'll just pass there. Finally get Judgment Day off. Hopefully this will petrify one or two of them. If it doesn't, that's not a big deal. I can just have Akira get to the lower edge of the stage and keep casting it. Yes, that petrified one of them. Alright, one down. We can also take out this other one off to the side. What's he doing? Space Phage? Oof.
Not good.
It was a little nasty. Fortunately, poison, not that big of a threat. We'll hit this guy with the Heavenly Peaks Descent, taking him right out of the picture. Absolutely fantastic move. Beautiful. Alright, let me see here. Who's gonna get to go next? Let's just have a... Actually, no. Let's have a Cube get over here, charge up a chick shot. We'll have Akira get lower onto the field and charge up another Judgment Day. Ooh, poor Sundown. But he's getting these counter quick draws. If only it wasn't a wind elemental attack, it would do a lot more damage. Ooh, nice. I always forget how quickly chick shot charges. Good damage, too. Good damage. The defense buff to the enemy is a little annoying, I will admit, but not a huge deal. Let's get Sundown over here and charge up his ultimate move, Hurricane. This move got nerfed into the ground in this version of the game. Oh, I think Sundown might be about to have some problems. Oh, poor guy. Never mind, so much for that. Let's have, oh, jeez. I wasn't expecting that. Hopefully we get a disable to stick on these guys. Fortunately, we can just keep doing Judgment Day over and over again. Okay, that's another one down. Petrify the other one. Yes! Ah, beautiful. That's why I wanted Akira in the party. That move is so good for this fight. There we go. That is, Jaggedy Jack taken care of. And, for our efforts, well, of course we get some experience and a useless occult pendant. But more than that, would you look at that? A cosmic glove, our next piece of cosmic equipment. Alright, with that taken care of, we are ready to leave the Trial of Time. I'm going to add Oboromaru to my party. I'll put him in place of Akira. And while I'm doing that, let's switch over to the Super Famicom version to check out Pogo's dungeon. Let's not delay at all. In the SFC version, we're going to be taking on Pogo's dungeon next. This one's a little tricky to get to in the SFC version. One, it's not really clear where it is, and two, it's not really clear how you get to it. From the base of the mountain, you want to hang a right immediately, and then just work your way around the outside of the area. And when you get to around this spot, whoops, did not mean to pause, you want to have Pogo use his sniffer, and he'll smell meat coming from here. And interact with this area with Pogo in the party. Love! And with that, the way to Pogo's dungeon is open. This is the Dungeon of Instinct, and this one is kinda, sort of, also a maze, but not really, because there's a very simple way to handle this one. You just need to have Pogo sniff, and if there is a meat scent coming from the door, that is a way that you want to go. So just come in here, have Pogo sniff, the meat scent will appear, go through, and sooner rather than later, you will come across some stuff, so we want to go that way. Get a few, little unga bunga there. But this is a pretty straightforward dungeon. Ooh, this is a encounter formation that I actually got a comment on. Mustard Dragon and Pistachio. We don't want to mess around with this. The important thing to note about these guys is that they only counter. How we want to handle this is we want to walk up to the Mustard Dragon with Akira. Oh, damn it, he moved out of the way. And we want to nail him with a Holy Blow. Yep, here comes the Melt Breath. The Pistachios, they counter. Ooh, well, there goes Sundown. Alright, let's hit him with the Holy Blow, and let's pass to Masaru. And if I could, I just want him to block the Mustard Dragon off. Holy Blow does enough damage in a single hit to destroy the Mustard Dragon, which causes the Pistachios to break down, and gets Pogo a level up. Very nice, very nice. Pogo's looking pretty strong here. Alright, so looks like we're going to have to take a bit of an alternative route if we want to get down there, but we should reach there soon enough, Okay. Oh, the game is trying to confuse me here. I just noticed that we looped around there. Okay, so looks like this is another enemy, Titan Brad. The Titan Brad in the center there is the one we want to hit. All the Pistachios, again, they counter. We don't want Sundown to try and attack them here. We don't have too much in the way of ranged attacks, unfortunately, so we have to be pretty careful about how we approach this one. I mean, Akira isn't really that threatened by it. What we're going to do instead is we're going to have Pogo and Masaru handle this one, so we can use Boom Boom to hit the Titan Brad without any fear of reprisal. Ditto for Akira, he can use, okay, well, we can expect reprisal from the Titan, but we don't have to worry about the Pistachios disabling the entire party. Unfortunately, Sundown, he does have a penetrating attack, but he does not have an attack that can reach over the Titan Brad, so not going to be able to get anything done with that. Let's try and flip the Titan Brad around with a Bisagiri, or just kill it. Now that Masaru has his ultimate weapon, which I picked up for him off-screen in this version, he should deal pretty solid damage to everything. Okay, so we have to wrap our way around. Sorry, I'm getting this mixed up with the layout in the HD version, which is a bit more simplistic. Okay, so all of these ways are indicating a way forward, so why don't we just check out all of them? Another Titan Brad to impede us, but nothing too threatening. Hey, what's that over there? You know what? Let's go check that out real quick. One thing that I want to bring attention to with Akira's teleport, I haven't been getting any misfires that have been putting me in unfortunate places, so I'm wondering if after you clear the Dungeon of the Heart, that isn't a problem anymore. Don't run away. If you keep running away, you'll end up like us. That's fascinating. Looks like these guys have been turned to stone. Like my dad and me. That Black Panther. This is a hint to one of the bonus bosses of the chapter. If you run away from 100 battles, you will run into a bonus boss after the 100th escape. And the game will let you know when you're getting close to, Well, actually, here's a new encounter. A Titan Brad by its lonesome. The game will let you know when you're getting close to 100 runaways because they'll start to warn you at 95. And each successive escape will trigger another warning. But the boss, he fights with petrification skills, so you want to hold off on fighting him for just a while. Here's a good example of Akira's absolutely titanic special attack stat. He is, or IQ stat in this version of the game, he is completely unthreatened by attacks like that. We'll go with low kick here. Any IQ-based attack, Akira can tank like nobody's business. If Masaru took that hit, he would feel it. He would take a ton of damage. Coming this way, just for the chest here, for a unicorn horn. Very nice, very nice. We can come back around for the other chest. I believe this center path is the correct way. Yeah, that way just leads to a dead end with a treasure chest. Oh, new encounter here. We've got these two mammoths. These things are very annoying to fight, actually. But it's a good opportunity to show off Pogo's ultimate skill when his turn comes around. Alright, so only 4 hits from the quad shot there. These guys are pretty annoying because they can drain your HP. It's another special-based attack, so try to have Masaru stay out of these guys' path. Let's use Pogo's ultimate attack here, Dodegesten. This is one of the strongest single-target attacks in the game, but it heavily debuffs Pogo's stats when he uses it. We got kind of lucky there and only took a Constitution penalty, but if you get the level drop penalty or the power drop penalty, I believe you get all the penalties 100% of the time in the HD version, you really feel the power drop off there. Alright. Ooh, nice, the level debuff. I think if I have Masaru go up and do an ogre toss, we should be able to take him out. Luckily, Sundown is getting these multi-counters. Oh, nice. The multi-counter goes off pretty frequently when he gets hit with a ranged attack. I keep forgetting which key I have for pausing the game and which key I have for sniffing. Or rather, the special character action. Alright, hopefully we're getting close to the end of this place. I keep doing that! I don't know why, like, maybe I should change the key, just because that's what my brain always defaults to for that. Coming this way for a quick treasure, an Astropia plume. I have no idea what that does, and I'm not particularly interested in finding out, because I know what kind of equipment I want for the rest of the game. Probably the most annoying thing about Masaru, his accuracy is abysmal and is super annoying. Came to the horrible realization that Spiral Knee is not a piercing move, and that made that fight take a lot longer than it should have. Let's see, okay, this is not the way we want to go. There's a specific room we want to enter that, going off to one of the sides. Let me see. Ah, yes, this is one that we want to enter. That giant fish over there. Hey, get over here, fish. Fish, get over here. Fish, no! Don't go away. Fish, come here. Fish! Fish! Oh, no. Oh, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. No! Get back here! Oh, God. Fish! Get over here. Maybe right here? Oh, my God. Fish, please. Hurry up. Move faster. No! There we go, finally. What, you got something you want to say to me? Absolutely. Is that so? Then do you have a gold top knot? Well, as a matter of fact, I do. Now I just have to get through my truly tremendous inventory to get it to you. There we go. Here's your gold top knot, my friend. That's the stuff. Thanks a bunch. Can I help you with something else? Is there something you want to ask of me? Yes! It'll cost you a lot. Let's see. How about your soul? Now! What, you afraid or something? Okay then, see ya. No! Wait, come back. Oh, God. Okay, what I actually meant to say was... time to die! Okay, so now we have the first bonus boss of the chapter that we're going to fight. Well, actually, not really, because we've already fought the Yeah, well, let me just, sorry, I record these things out of order, so I'm not sure what I have and have not done. Regardless, we've got a giant fish here, so let's hit him with a quad shot. And let's hit him with, let's see, I think we should go with Shadow Image. That's Akira's best damaging move for the most part. Although I think Flame Image also does some pretty good damage every now and again. Oof. Bad day for Sundown. Pogo pretty much always wants to open up fights with Dota Gestin, and then he can just wait until the debuffs wear off. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's okay, though. Hit this guy with a quick Shadow Image. This guy has a lot of HP. I want to say like around 2,000. That's how much he has in the HD version anyway. Ooh, poor Sundown. Let's see here. If I can hit this guy with some German suplexes, actually, we might be able to stun him and get his... There's Masaru's terrible accuracy coming into play again. Absolutely cannot stand that. Okay, finally hit this guy with a Dota Gestin. There we go, much better damage. I'm gonna be real with you. The temptation to just have Masaru use the cola bottle on this guy is quite high. There are actually quite a few bonus bosses in this chapter that do not take any damage from the cola bottle. So I'm gonna have to fight this guy twice. Do I want to just keep it easy? This isn't really that tough of a fight. Let's see if the cola bottle works on him. I mean, it works technically, but he takes pretty heavily reduced damage from it. I think Pogo managed to get through the Dota Gestin without the huge stat penalty, so let's use it again. There we go. It's nice when, oh, and he skipped the penalty again. Good, good, good. Hit him with another weak Shadow Image. Slowly but surely we'll chew through. Oh my god. Yeah, a lot of the bosses in this game have annoyingly high accuracy, which is really unfortunate for Masaru, I gotta say. Actually, you know what? I should be using Suda on this guy. We'll throw out another Shadow Image. You can whip me all you want, but it's not gonna go your way, buddy. Okay, and he's got his back turned. Hopefully we can get the hit through. Yeah, that was pretty underwhelming. And we got a power penalty. Alright, what I think I'll do is I'll have Masaru move up and use Suda. Sundown's a little tuckered out. He's just taking a nap there. Alright, let's get in here and let's start using Suda. Hopefully get some stat penalties on this guy. There we go. Well, power penalty is something. Alright. Prep up another Shadow Image. We'll have Pogo back off here. And let's hit this guy with another Suda. If we can get a defense drop on this guy, that would be very helpful. Speed? Not exactly what I'm looking for. Got any counters to that? Oh, okay. No counters to that. Actually, you know what? I should have Pogo use a Naurigisa. He can immediately counter some of his stat debuffs that way. Okay, so yeah, Pogo, you use a Naurigisa on yourself. And that should get him primed up to go up with another Dota Gestin. Ah, man. My ability to say words, not exactly my strong points. Masaru's just chilling. Fortunately, this guy doesn't have any special attacks, so that's not something we really have to worry about. There we go. Kind of a tedious fight, but nothing too difficult. Sundown was the MVP there, of course. And he got a level up for his efforts, or lack thereof. Ditto for Masaru. You're pretty strong. You can have this. And we get the Aerial Ring. This is another piece of equipment that gives great defense as well as petrification immunity. But the golden top knot is mine. I won't give it back. Anyway, promise is a promise. What do you want to know? Who are you? I am Lucretia, and I am older than the history of Lucretia itself. I've lived so long, I've become nearly a god myself. I'm not sure why, but all the humans disappeared from around here some time back. It's kind of weird, but at least it's quiet, you know? I do feel some kind of presence in the southeast, but I don't know whether or not it's human. Is there something you want to ask me? Sure. What do you want to know? Where am I? This is the Dungeon of Instinct. Only those with a strong, wild nature may pass into it. There are also dungeons of power, intelligence, technique, mind, time, and keys. What do you want? What do you mean, how do I get in? What a question! Use your loaf, lazy bones. What do I look like, a strategy guide? I'm just asking questions. Come on, I'm sure you can do it. You found your way here, after all. Besides, your drive to achieve is what makes you human. Lose that, and you have nothing. Fair point, fair point. And finally, who am I? What the hell kind of question is that? How should I know if you don't? Okay, fair, fair. Can we read his mind? Reading his mind just prompts that, and then we can send him on his way. Anyway, since this is the only status effect that Akira does not yet resist, let's give him, let's take that unicorn horn off, and give him the aerial ring. Now, Akira is immune to every major status effect. Very good. Very nice, even. Sorry, I had a bit of a hiccup there. Okay, let's see. Now we have to... Whip. Doing that again. Yeah, he smells the fish, but those doors, not the way we're looking for. Sundown isn't exactly at his peak yet, but he'll be getting there soon. Soon enough. Well, in the SFC version, anyways. Once he gets Hurricane Shot in the SFC version, you basically have no reason to do anything but that. Anyway, with that finally taken care of, hey, it's a bone axe. And yeah, nothing. Now, if you're playing the HD version, you can get a warp out of here, but unfortunately, in the SFC version, we just have to work our way back out. As you can see, the bone axe is... I mean, it gives him 20 extra power, but it's not as much of an upgrade over the buzzing knife as you'd expect. Kind of interesting that way. But yeah, that's all we want to check out in the SFC version. Let's return to the HD version and do the final and most annoying dungeon in the game. Alright, here we are back in the center square of Lucrece, and you probably noticed since we got here, you can actually enter the different abodes dotted about the town now, and this in fact leads to Oboromaru's special dungeon, the Dungeon of Keys. This dungeon is annoying as hell. It is just as mazy as the Trial of the Heart, but it also has the annoying aspect of needing keys. How do you get keys? Well, okay, this is not what I was looking for, but this is a good chance to grind out some escapes, since between this video and the next, I will need to grind out enough escapes to fight the bonus boss, but to get a key, you have to examine a door, and then, as you try to leave it, a shadow will attack you. You kill this shadow, you get a key. Fortunately, he's weak to Heavenly Peak's Descent, so now that we have that, we can just nail him with it and get the key that way. I'll probably be fighting a few encounters throughout this dungeon, since Oboromaru has not hit level 16 yet, so he does not yet have his ultimate technique, but he's getting there, so I hopefully shouldn't have to fight too many. So, now that we've got a rusted key, we can pop this door open, and we can head deeper into the dungeon. We will need to get many more keys as we go along. And of course, I immediately hit a dead end. But hey, if you did not get the Showa Goldfish launcher before, you can get one now, right here. Let me see. So we got the Chick launcher. May as well throw on the Goldfish launcher for Cube. Can I give him any better equipment here? I think this is some of the best stuff he can have at this moment. So we've got another door to examine here. No rusted keys, so we check it, then we back up, and hopefully, in due time, we will come across an encounter that... Get another key. This is a very slow and boring dungeon, and also it is very confusing to navigate. Now, aside from getting keys for doors, the other thing we need to do is collect 4 key items to unlock another set of locks at the end of the dungeon. There are 4 pillars we need to collect, and when we have them all, we'll be able to get to the end of the dungeon, which houses Oboromaru's ultimate weapon. Okay, so I think that's actually that door right over there. But that is something we are far away from being able to access at this point. Let's quickly examine this door, find that we have no rusted key, and back up. And sometimes you just won't get the encounter that's actually the shadow you need to kill in order to get the key, which is always grand when it happens. I love it. I'm not being sarcastic or facetious at all when I say that. So now we just have to wander around until eventually a shadow jumps out and attacks us, and we can steal his key. Come on, Shadow. I know you're around here somewhere. Come on, I need a key. Give me a key. Please give me a key. I need a key. Where are you? Shadow! There we go. Got my key. How many doors do we have to open before we are done with this? Too damn many. That's how many. Alright. Another rusted lock with a rusted key. opened. So now we can go further and immediately come across another locked door. Beautiful, beautiful. I do not have a rusted key, unfortunately. So now we double back and hopefully a shadow attacks us. Come on, game. Don't play coy with me. Give me a shadow. I need a shadow. Please. Sometimes the game, you know, it actually does reward you when you say please. Remember, it's the magic word. Immediately got our rusted key, so now we can move on and open up that cool red chest over there. Let's see what this has for us. Inside the red chest, would you look at that? A key of Suzaku. Did I say pillars earlier? I think I was getting confused with the signage that indicated where you use these. Anyways, there's 4 special keys. There's Suzaku, Byaku, Genbu, and I think it's Seiryu? You've probably seen this theming before. If you've ever played a Shin Megami Tensei game, or watched one of my playthroughs on this channel, hint hint, then you've probably seen this kind of theming before. So, now that we've got our first key, we have to make our way around and see if we can't find any of the other keys. I am absolutely going to get lost doing this because this area is very confusing. It is by far the maziest of the mazes, and it's got the annoying doors gimmick to just really bring things together in the way that leads to maximum annoyance. Also, I lucked into a key there. Very nice. Alright, so another rusted door open, and hey, a green chest. We got the key of Genbu. That's 2 special keys down. Gotta work our way around to the rest of the keys. We'll keep heading onward and upward through these staircases, and hopefully come across the way to the next special key that we need. Let me see here. It's got another locked door here. So now we have to wait for a shadow to attack us. Come on, ninja, make yourself apparent. This would be so much easier if they were dressed Naruto style. Granted, when they aren't hiding in the dead of night, the purple also kind of makes them stand out, so I guess that's fair. Also, Oboromaru has reached level 16 and now has his ultimate technique. At this point, oh man, yeah, this is just gonna lead us back out into Lucrece. But hey, that means we can go into here and start searching from this direction. So any encounter that is not a shadow, I'm just going to start running from at this point, so I can start grinding up the escapes needed in order to get the bonus boss to attack us. Ideally, I have not yet done Pogo's bonus dungeon in the HD version yet, so I do want to defeat the golden fish before I take on that boss. I'm going to take him on with Cube, Oboromaru, and Masaru as my team in this version, so that means we'll be able to take him on with everybody running petrification immunity, since Cube is just naturally immune to petrification. Good on him, good on him. Yeah, that's one really nice thing about Cube, is he has so many ailment immunities. Really helpful in keeping him alive. Alright, so we need another rusted key, but I think I'll actually check out this way first. Let's see what's here, and if a shadow attacks us along the way, so much the better, so much the better. Heading over this way. Actually, I think I know where this is going. Or maybe not, maybe not. Alright, so no special enemy there. Still waiting for another shadow to leap out and attack us. Heading down this way. Okay, I see there's the white chest over there. So, if we head to this door, and that green pillar signifies the way to the end of the dungeon. Alright, would you look at that? A key of Byaku. So we're still missing the key of Seiryu, and if we try to go through the end of the dungeon at this point, we're just going to be very sad as we reach a dead end. Alright, so not able to open any of these doors. Or... oh, actually, this is a notable encounter. Bunch of dragon killers and pistachios. We do not want to mess around with these. Let me see here. I want to Heavenly Peaks Descent this dragon killer over here. And I'm just showing this encounter off for the heck of it. I would strongly encourage that you run away from this if you encounter it personally. But you want to ignore the pistachios as much as possible, or you will be having a bad time. Let's have Masaru do his World Breaker's Wrath. Just have everybody else get to safety. And let's check this out. This is what Masaru has been training for. This is the culmination of the world's strongest. Couldn't take out that last pistachio there, but they're all breaking down anyway. Just figured I'd show off that encounter. Just don't attack the pistachios, or else your entire team is going to be having an absolutely miserable time, particularly if you don't have Akira's ultimate weapon at this point. Alright, so we've got this locked door here. I don't think, man, I am racked with indecision now. I now know the way to the end of the dungeon, but we have to find the Seiryu key first, and I don't want to get too far away from that, or else I will absolutely forget. Alright, let's just double back towards that other locked door that we have not yet opened. Alright, excellent. We got another rusted key there, so now I can finally open that door that we came across from before. Let's make our way back up here and head over to this locked door, and I bet you this is going to lead me back out into the streets of Lucrece, isn't it? Although it's not heading towards the Orange Diamond of Destiny, so there's a chance this is the right way. Let's make our way down here. We need a cool blue chest to get that Seiryu key. It's been an absolute flurry of fists with the number of Heavenly Peaks Descent I've been using. Like, goodness gracious. This is what the old man was like at his peak. And, hey, there we go. A key of Seiryu. Now that we have all the chests, we can just, or all the special keys, we can now just make our way back towards the room with the pillars and ignore everything that we come across along the way, including the phantoms. We don't need any more keys, or not phantoms, shadows. We will let you live. For now, but if you displease me, things might not go so peachily for you. Alright, making our way back through this door. Now we can start returning to the lower levels, work our way back towards those pillars, and use all those cool keys that we've gotten. I'm actually surprised at how well this is going. The first time I did this trial, I got lost hardcore in this dungeon. I was wandering around aimlessly like crazy, and I had no idea where I was going. It was bad. But this time around, this is going much better. We're going to, you know what, let the puppies live. That's too many puppies, like the Primus song, but I don't feel like I'm in my lane to actually do anything about that. Let's make our way back around here. We've already gotten that Byakko key, so we can ignore that. Now, with all the special keys in our possession, we can make our way through the special locks. It's so nice to have keys that aren't rusty and infested with disease. Sorry, did I just try to stick an Iron Fist in there? I meant to stick in the key of Genbu. There we go. You know, I didn't pay attention to the order that the pillars were in. Here's another Dragon Killer and Pistachio. We're just going to leave these guys to their business. We do not have any holy blows to hit them with, though Heavenly Peaks Descent works just as well. I'm not overly concerned about them, though. Alright, heading on to the next one. Let's see, I know Suzaku was the last one. And what lock do we have waiting for us next? This one, I want to say, was it Byakko? Yes! Alright! Which means the next one after is Seiryu, and I definitely remember that... Oh, well, it helps that this lock is actually blue, so that makes it easier to tell. I wasn't sure if the chains were actually color-coordinated or not. I wasn't paying too much attention to the first one. We'll let these puppies live. That's too many puppies, dude. You really need that many? Oh, what am I kidding? There's no such thing as too many puppies. Primus was wrong, alright? I'm gonna say it. And let's finally use our key of Suzaku. This is the first key we got and the last we used. I totally planned that. With that, we get Oboromaru's ultimate weapon, a Murasame. And conveniently, we can teleport out of here. The portal appears to lead back outside. Do you wish to leave? Abso-friggin-lutely. I do not feel like backtracking through this dungeon. So, we went through all the effort of going on a pacifist playthrough for Oboromaru to get him a better weapon, only to find one that's even better, the Murasame, which is just flatly superior in every regard, gives him a sizable physical attack, well, not sizable, but sizable attack boost, decent physical attack boost, and a speed boost. Very nice. Oboromaru is sitting pretty with that. Also, I should give him more equipment here. Let's give him some pretty flowers, and feed a moon rabbit, and more pretty flowers. Oh. Out of pretty flowers. No, not that. Yeah, what the heck, let's give him a thump drum, just for fun. And that's where I'm gonna call it a video, actually. Between this video and the next, I will finish off all of the remaining trials between the two versions of the game. The trials I haven't done in the SFC version, and the trials I have yet to complete in the HD version, which is only pogos at this point, if I'm keeping track. And then I will also be grinding out a bunch of escapes, so we can fight the bonus boss that attacks you when you run away 100 times. Should be fun. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, though, goodbye.